After months and months of speculation, rumour, the flip-flopping, Carlos Sainz has decided on Williams for 2025, 2026, and beyond. Their words, not mine, as that is the contract he has signed. Now, I'm a big Sainz fan. He's my favourite F1 driver on the grid currently. And unfortunately, the options that he had, really, the more realistic options, were pretty, not bad, just not preferable, let's say, because Mercedes, for some reason, didn't want him. Mainly that's probably because of Kimi Antonelli. And for some fucking reason, Red Bull are still keeping Checo. Don't know what the fuck they're smoking, but continuity, I guess. So, yeah, this is an interesting move for Sainz. Probably the best out of the bunch, if we're really thinking about it, because obviously when it was announced that Hamilton was going to Ferrari and replacing the wrong driver, that is a joke. I was a really bit, well, surely, then, I'm sure everyone was thinking this. Well, he's just going to go to Sauber for when we become Audi. But we've seen this season that Sauber haven't been the best. Definitely in terms of pit stops, definitely. And in terms of on-track performance. Although, granted, they have gone a little better if Spa's anything to go by. But, yeah, I think... And obviously Alpine's just a complete fucking mess. So this was probably going to be the best bet for him, let's be honest. It does mean that Sargent's out of a seat, and I don't think he will get another seat on the grid now. So, yeah, Logan, he's had 2 years in F1. Not many drivers can say that, let's be honest. And he's not really had a good run of it, let's be honest, although that's kind of on Williams as well for not letting him run Australia, which I think was a major fucking blow. I think when that happened, we were just like, yeah, Logan's out the door. It's an interesting move. I think Carlos is banking on the fact that Mercedes engine in 26 is going to be good. Sort of how, Williams got good in 2014 with the engine regs then. Maybe he's banking on that. We'll see. Hopefully he's banking on that. Or this is just a stopgap. So he's going to learn the team in 2025. He'll be there for 2026 with the engine regs. If they're good, he'll stay. And if he's not, and Audi somehow turn out to be good, he'll probably go there. But this also means I think we're going to actually see how good Alex Albon is now as well. Because, let's be honest, apart from Max Verstappen, who destroyed him, the only other teammates Alex Albon has had in F1 is Nicholas Latifi and Logan Sargent. Not really the more comparable drivers. But that also means, with Carlos coming in there, Alex has already got his feet under the table. Is that the phrase? As a car goes past the nerve, I think that we will actually finally get a gauge on how good Albon is. Because obviously Carlos, proven driver, race winner, pole positions as well. Solid driver, Carlos. You know what? It is a shame. This is generally no dig at Williams. It is a shame that this pairing of Sainz and Albon is at Williams. Because imagine the stuff they'd probably do at, I don't know, like maybe Aston or, it's not a dig at Williams because, Williams he's an underdog team, but it is a good lineup Williams have got next year. It is a very, very strong lineup, I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to have to get some Williams merch now for Carlos. But what does that mean for the driver market? So if we scroll a little bit up, we have 4 more seats, really. Even though we pretty much knew it was going to be that RB seat. So let's go through these. Look, Checo, look, Perez, look. I think he's gone at the end of the year for some. How? How he is still at Red Bull, I have absolutely no fucking idea. Especially after the second half of last year. And, like, what was it? After, like, the first 3 races of this year. How the fuck is he still there? Like, Albon and Pierre Gasly were pretty much on the same level as him, as his performances. How the fuck is he still there? Genuinely. It is absolutely perplexing. But the driver who probably should be getting it isn't even being talked about, which is Tsunoda. But anyway, RB is going to be difficult because if somehow Perez sees out his contract, Lawson's not going to be in that seat, let's be honest. It's going to be Ricciardo because personality. That is, as much as I like Ricciardo, I don't like him as much as I used to. He's got a great personality, which is pretty much why he's still there. Even though he has been really solid as of late. I sound really, really harsh in this video. I don't mean to. But yeah, I think that RB lineup is going to be Tsunoda and Ricciardo. Unless Marco gets his way, because Marco promised Lawson that seat. But if he doesn't, Lawson's going to go, and I think he's going to end up at Sauber with Hulkenberg. So I'm going to say that Hulkenberg and Lawson are going to be at Sauber, which means Bottas is gone. Antonelli's going to be at Mercedes because the best driver on the market, Sainz, is not on the market anymore. Unless for some reason they go back to Valtteri Bottas. But I think Antonelli's going to be in that Mercedes seat. And Alpine is a tricky one, but I think it's between Mick Schumacher and Mac Doohan. Not Mac Doohan, Mick Doohan. Jack Doohan, that's his dad. It's going to be between Jack Doohan and Mick Schumacher. And I think Doohan's going to get it, personally, I think. I think he's definitely tried to put himself out more. Like, I've seen him on F1 Live a few times, like in the post race briefings or like debriefs or whatever they call it on their YouTube channel. So I think it's going to be Doohan. I'd love to see Mick back. I am a big Mick Schumacher. I do like Mick Schumacher, mainly because of his dad. And I share the same birthday as him. But I do think it's going to be Doohan. So we will have 2 rookies on the grid, if you count Lawson, if for those couple, even if but he did those few races when Ricciardo broke his hand. So yeah, but I will do a video on like I'm going to be grading the silly season moves, essentially. So that means like drivers who have moved, drivers who have extended their contract, see how good it is for them, see how good it is for the team. So I will be doing a silly season grading ranking, which I'm really looking forward to because I've never really done that before. So yeah, just quick little, I say a little video. I've been going on for like 8 minutes. So yeah. I just wanted to talk about Carlos Sainz's signing because he is my favourite driver. I've been waiting for him to decide his seat because it was basically described as a cork in the bottle. As soon as Sainz makes his move, everyone else would do, but then he took 4 fucking ever to make his mind up, and some seats filled in. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video. Again, different to my usual MCOC things, but I do like doing these different F1 videos. This isn't a completely drastic change if you watch me for the MCOC. I just want to talk about stuff that I like sometimes. So, that is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, feel free to like it. Disliked it if you disliked it. If you like this video, check out some of my other content if you see me for the first time. And if you like my other content, turn that subscribe button to grey. And I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.